Welcome to Magic World, where dreams come true. Join us in a magical world of animated adventures that will amaze young and old alike. Why word magic? We create enchanted worlds, endearing friends, and valuable lessons that entertain and educate. What you'll find on our channel. 1. Unforgettable adventures. Explore colorful worlds and discover stories that will leave an indelible mark on the hearts of your little explorers. 2. Adorable characters. Meet charming, endearing characters who will quickly become your children's best friends. 3. Educational lessons. Each animation carries an inspiring moral to help children grow up with wisdom and...
The Imaginary Journey. One sunny day, Timmy was sitting bored in his room. He stared out the window, dreaming of exciting adventures. Suddenly, his friend the cat, Simon, came running in. "Hello, Timmy. What's going on?" "I'm bored, Simon. I want to go on a trip and explore some incredible places, but I don't know how." A cat full of ideas smiled and said, "Well, Timmy, have you ever tried an imaginary trip?" Timmy raised his eyebrows, curious. "An imaginary journey? What's that?" Simon explained, "It's simple, Timmy. You close your eyes, let your imagination take you away, and you instantly find yourself in the place you want to explore. You can go anywhere, do anything." Timmy nodded and decided to give it a try. He closed his eyes, began to breathe deeply, and suddenly felt light, as if floating in the air. He was on top of a snowy mountain, surrounded by majestic peaks. He heard birdsong and felt the cool breeze on his face. It was incredible. Then he found himself at the bottom of the ocean, swimming with colorful fish and playing with dolphins. He could breathe underwater and explore the wonders of the marine world. After that, he found himself in a magical forest, where the trees spoke and the fairies danced. Timmy felt like a true explorer. Finally, he returned to his room, wide-eyed and full of joy. Simon smiled and asked, "So, Timmy, how was your imaginary trip?" Timmy was all excited. "It was incredible, Simon. I visited so many fantastic places. I never imagined my imagination could carry me so far." Now Timmy knew he could travel to fantastic places at any time, simply by closing his eyes and letting his imagination guide him. And he understood that the most incredible adventures are often found inside us, thanks to our imagination. And so, Timmy and Simon regularly set off on imaginary journeys, discovering wonderful worlds without leaving their home.
Santa's Shy Little Reindeer. Tim, Santa's shy little reindeer, often felt left out of the other reindeer's lively games. One day as he wandered through the forest, a soft chirping sound caught his attention. Tim followed the sound and discovered a lost little bird. The bird, frightened, stopped crying and backed away when Tim approached him. "Tim, hello little bird, everything's fine. Don't be afraid. Why are you here alone?" The reassured bird explained his situation. "The wind was blowing very hard and blew down our cozy nest. When I woke up this morning, I found myself alone in this forest and I don't know how to find my family." Tim accompanied the little bird in search of his family. Along the way, they came across a small white cat stuck in a hole in the middle of the forest. Tim learned that the cat had run away from his mistreated owner and was so scared that he didn't see the hole in the tree trunk. Tim put out his paw and helped the cat back up. And off they went in search of the little bird's family. The three friends were telling each other Christmas stories when suddenly they spotted a sad squirrel family sitting next to a hazelnut tree. Tim asked what was troubling them. "Squirrel, we've run out of hazelnuts for the winter." "Tim, don't worry, I'll help you find some." Tim accompanies the squirrel family to a place where Santa used to store hazelnuts. The happy squirrels thanked Tim for his kindness and goodwill. As Tim, the bird, and the cat continued on their way, they heard a soft sob. At the edge of a grove, they discovered a rabbit in distress. "Rabbit, "Oh, thank you for coming. I'm lost and I don't know how to find my family." Tim empathetically approached the rabbit. "Tim, don't worry, we'll help you find your way back." Tim asked about the rabbit's family and used his skills to follow tracks and natural landmarks. Together, they managed to find the rabbit's burrow where the whole family was eagerly awaiting them. "Rabbit, thanks a lot, Tim. You're a true friend." Tim smiled modestly and continued his journey with the bird. With every encounter, Tim left behind grateful friends. Back at the North Pole, accompanied by Santa Claus, who had been watching Tim and discovered his benevolence and gift for making others happy. "Santa Claus, Tim, you've brought the greatest Christmas gift of all, love and friendship." Tim, with his generous heart, has become a living symbol of the idea that every individual, with his or her particularities, can make an invaluable contribution to the well-being of others. His inspiring journey reminds us that diversity is a source of richness, and that our ability to show kindness and altruism can brighten even the darkest places. Ultimately, Tim discovered that his difference was a light that guided others to comfort and warmth. A timeless lesson reminding us that in diversity and mutual aid lies the true magic of Christmas, a magic that each of us has the power to spread.
Merci d'avoir écouté l'histoire jusqu'au bout. Si vous avez aimé cette vidéo, laissez-moi un commentaire, ça fait toujours plaisir de lire des messages encourageants. Restez connectés pour ne pas manquer les prochaines. À très vite.